Hi, it's 1975 and welcome to PUBG on the Xbox One, and today I've got that eternal problem, the one I always grapple with, which is to AK or to switch to the Sky Gun, which is my nickname for the barrel. It's my nickname for the barrel for obvious reasons. Whenever I shoot a barrel I end up aiming at the sky, especially, well, if you've got a compensator and a foregrip, it's okay. Before you get that, I have real trouble with that gun, and I don't know what this bot was doing, but yeah, I could hear it and I couldn't find it, and I didn't know why it wasn't shooting at me, and I didn't know when I heard something that it was a bot. And here you see, oh, I've now got that vert foregrip and the compensator, so I can now make the switch to the Sky Gun. So 3 kills with the AK, now I'm on the barrel. The barrel is objectively the better gun. It is way better. The AK since the last update is absolute utter hot garbage. They've wrecked it, they've ruined it. I still like the AK, and like I say, unless I've got a compensator and a vert grip, I will not use a barrel. It's pointless for me to use a barrel if I haven't got those 2 items. I am appalling with the barrel. Another bot. It just shoots up, kicks up, looks at the sky, and I really lose those gunfights. So I'm fine with the barrel once I've got a compensator and a vert grip, so I tend to run AK till I get them, and then I find late game everyone's using barrels, so it's very easy to find someone to switch with. Let's pay respects to the man I've burnt alive. This is the most burnt man I think I've left in a game for a while. 3 mollies, nicely cooked. He's running around like a Roman candle. Yeah, it's a mercy killing at that point, really is. It's really a mercy killing. I don't know what it was in this game, but I found so many throwables and so many meds. I just packed my level 3 backpack full of them. And as you can see, I'm a little light on ammo probably, but I'm definitely not short of meds. And I wasn't short of throwables. And then I go and find C4, which makes it even worse. This game had a fair few bots in it. It was late at night. I'd set my carrier to jump in Elite Dangerous and jumped across and had 1 game of PUBG just to take a break from playing Elite. And while I'm queuing for PUBG, it gives me ample opportunity to go make a cup of tea, and then by the time I come back in, I'm usually dropping on a parachute. There is quite a queue time in PUBG these days on Xbox, but it's not horrific. It's usually like, I play at really unpopular times, so it's usually about between a minute and 2, you know, even at like 4 or 5 in the morning. So I then presume I'm playing mostly against Americans, or I'm playing against bots. Usually, I mean, by this stage, there's, you know, everyone's a player, which is good. And you know, it's only early doors that you run into a few bots, which is kind of annoying and sucky. But I wish they had never implemented them, and I wish they weren't in the game. But equally, it is what it is. They did it. It virtually killed the game. But I think the game's recovering. It's kind of weird, especially duos in the early evening. Me and Don have no queue times whatsoever. There's always games starting. We're straight into games. Always seems to be the same map. There's still that problem. There's not really a decent map rotation, so you can't, like, you know, we played all evening the other night. We didn't get a single Erangel map, or we didn't play all evening. We played for a few hours, but we didn't get an Erangel. We just kept getting the same maps over and over again. All in all, that was terrible sniping, and I hit his pan like twice. But all in all, I think PUBG is still eking it out and surviving, because it is the only BR that has that feel, that plays like PUBG, and it has that niche audience that still love it. So I think it will endure. Whether it gets popular enough again and they take the bots out, we'll see. But you know, as the new consoles have rocked around, especially according to Don, the new console for, you know, the new Xbox runs PUBG pretty smooth, has higher frame rates, and it's going to be interesting to see how that drives it forward, whether that brings people back to the game, because it is definitely one of those games I think people on the new, more powerful Xbox will go, I wonder what that runs like, you know, I wonder how that plays. and we'll take a look at it. Here, this is like a really weird scenario where I'm looking for 2 people, and I see one straight away, and you see the power of the barrel right there. That's why this gun is so good. That's why this gun is so immense. If you get a compensator invert grip, it's the best AR in the game at the moment, I think. Even though I prefer the Scar, the barrel is the best AR in the game if you get the right attachments for it. Like I say, without the right attachments, it's almost an unusable piece of crap for me. And I'm usually pretty good with high recoil weapons, but the barrel is just one that I'm like, no, I don't want the headache, I don't want the hassle. You know, normally, like I say, I'm pretty decent with high recoil guns in games. It's always been my bag to use like damaging high recoil guns. But I think it's the combination of rate of fire with the barrel, and also if you don't have the right attachments, it's just that bit more flighty. So I'm going to leave you now as I do eventually work out where the last guy's hiding, and smoke him out effectively, and then say that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of the AK and the barrel in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next episode of PUBG on Xbox One. Thank you very much for watching.